Testing, testing. Okay. We are live, guys. And let me fix up the microphone. Howdy, Higa, welcome. The webcam is not the best place to in sec. I think it's better now. That a couch? Yes, I'm setting up from a couch now. I created a method. I brought the couch here on my studio. Short couch. I have two pieces of the couch. I removed it actually quite a lot ago. One part, place it on the studio so that I can play games without, getting so trimmed in my chair. Sometimes I feel some pain in the back. The idea is for it to disappear in the bed, but it's not working perfectly yet. You need to have a better lighting. Thought I could defeat this boss, but I can't. I actually died, but it was a bad decision at the end. Well, it's better now, right? I'll find a way to disappear with the sofa later. So this boss is level 46 or something. It's not really a good thing to try to beat it right now. But it is possible to defeat, though. I think I will try. Problem is that I don't have that many items. Fight's gonna last for a long time. You sound like my friend when we saw that rock dude in the beginning. Game said it's too tough for you now, but let's ignore it and win for it. Oh, what you said my microphone sounded strange. Hey, Higa, Emerald Mara in Sir Capivara. How you doing, Sir Capivara? Emerald Mara too. Way to win is to the buff. Off to hell and back. Scout needs cleaned up. Omago Toki critical. Taramasa! Gonna use a normal attack though. Hey, you're getting to half of it.
How about this?
I won't debuff the defense again yet, because I can do more damage. It's more important now. Just finished all of the episodes of One Piece that was dubbed in PTBR. Oh, really? How many? Kinda want to at one point, but not yet. I also want to go back to Bleach because they have a new series running. Woof! This is the moment I can die, right? So we have to check what type of a skill he's gonna. It's probably Mazama. It could be physical types as well. Now we have an issue here. How do I reflect? Physical or Mazama? I think he's gonna use Mazama. I'm not totally sure though. It's close to 900 in Portuguese. Ah, nice. A lot of fillers in that series. A lot. Bleach also has fillers. When I was a kid, man, I would love it that. Oh man, I forgot to debuff the attack. Did something happen to the can? It's different. I mean, the can looks worse. I am very far from the PC now. I'm streaming from my couch. From the TV. I have a... Now in my studio I have a TV right beside the PC, so I'm streaming from my couch. The quality got too much worse. Oh. Nice. I add the next one. It'll look a little blurry. What? We died! We died! I think the green t-shirt is also kinda bad. Oh no, man. It will look a little blurry because I'm far away from the can. How was the death? The lightning effect is also not that good. How did I die? I did not debuff the enemy at the end, maybe that's why. Only weak to lightning though. Got a crit? That's awesome. Got a crit again.
Absurd. An overhead.
Time to attack. Next turn. I'd love to do this.
You ready?
Go! And when did you start watching One Piece again? Shall I use something like Biting Strike? At least once. Either heal now or use Yonga. I will heal. They started to dub. Well, they had like 100 episodes dubbed. Long time ago, but yeah. I don't need to buff yet. Oh, I do need to buff with Arkham. Oh, I have to cast my wind shield, right? Hopefully he is doing attack. He did. Oh my god! Said he was low accuracy, but I figured why not try. What a bad decision. Ah, that's probably how I died the other time, right? Has a strong lightning attack. She does. You're gonna need to create more turns first. Have to give MP. Artemis. Hope we don't die. We probably will.
Absurd.
Oh, the fox died.
Let's go.
The 0 level, base it almighty attack to buffs. This situation is better for me to use a Mogatoki skill, but not just critical. What can I use with Protag? Just critical. And removes 1 press turn. Removes buffs. Did that guy buff it? Not. Now what do I do? Not gonna kill him in his turn. Better off building up again. But I have to kill him on the next turn. Vince down again. Problem is that Mazama hitting my Protect. Ah, I'm gonna die again. Also, I'm not big. Have died 26 times now. Am I scratching too much? Maybe I should have changed my protagonist. Pick to win. Bad. This fight only. A lot of the angels have L in the end, right? L, Michael, Camel. Samael is not a angel. Or is it Samael? Maybe. I'm gonna try only one more time. Here, just here. Have to make it work. I don't want to change my Protags because I will have to get another one. Problem is that his boss is not missing much, very hardly. Even if I buff my accuracy and increases his, does not miss. Don't kill my saddle, no, please.
It's time.
Oh my! Again. Force dampener. If I do cast under caution, Sheer will have double defense buff again because that's what's killing me sometimes. He removes my buffs sometimes, my defense buffs, that is. I had to debuff his defense again, but I can't. Oh, if I do... Pierce Armor works to keep the defense down. Now let's give MP Recovery. Bark. Iron Up needs as well. Ah! Shall I revive him? Just focus on damage now. I can bring... Oh! I can actually bring... Tao.
Your turn. Go.
Uses items as well, she can help. Medea. So now I have to heal.
Here.
Nice.
Watch this.
Critical. Nossa! Funny how she will have to heal instead of doing damage. After the buff attack. Okay. Get in there, bros. Get in there. Do I buff defense again? Or heal? The only one with only one defense buff. So close! Don't kill me now, huh? Hahaha. Dead. I have level 31 beating a level 44. One critical hit at the end. Astral Sin Strike! Senseiya.
Astro Saint Strike!
How are you doing today, Emerald? That experience. Yay! Got lucky, Meg. Well, my party should still stay the same. Works, but Sidon Up died. Poor Sidon Up. Funny how she's so good in this point of the game, man. Far better than weeks. Nice to hear. Now I could get Sakuya, but Sakuya may be a little too much. It's a level 50 boss fight. There is a boss here. This is the tiger, right? Can we defeat the tiger though? There is a dragon here. Check the quest levels. Oh, the tiger's level 48. So the next feat. Next feat. Area, right? Must be. Remember where the next thing is? Might as well clean up some stuff since a lot of musical pain. Ask for reaching my sleep blanket. Glad and silly side. Almost nice to hear. I've been having a lot of problems sleeping, you know, especially because of my at school are own, right? Exactly. I have an accident. It's really an accident. A bull attack. And the temperature changes a lot. It just hurts. That's why I also decided to try to stream the couch. Are we trying another special boss, or is it just? I guess it's. Stopped. See if the story changes a. Who attacked you? Yeah, stoned it on me. Even. I could have died. Living in a state called Bahia, and there on Bahia, they had a lot of countryside stuff. There are people that had boats, and the boats broke out the farm, and they attacked me. We're playing soccer. Not good at soccer, but when I was a kid, I played soccer. So, bulls attacking me. There were like, I don't know, more than 10 bulls. So it broke me 2 or 3 places. This one is the only one that I never fully recovered from. I had 5 years. 5 years. Hey Travi, welcome. Very funny story, huh? But I swear it's a true story. I don't swear, so... A lot of my friends used to laugh about this story when I told it. That what? Attacked by a bull? Yeah, attacked by a bull. Not one. Troop. A group of bulls. There was one that even rising me up. My mother says story up to this day. That was probably the one that broke my bones the most. It's not like they only attacked me, they were on rampage. Oh, they know each other. Oh, yeah. They're from Japan. Hokkaido. Funny, I remember. They give you something. I think it's an essence. Any special No, they give me survival. I think depending on what happens, you can get something. Sorry to happen to you. No worries, I have 5 years old, man. It was like 35 years ago. What did the doctor said about the lasting pain? Said that my bone back then would never get back fully to normal. But I could have a normal life. So it was. There are days that I forget about the pain, but there are days that I always hurts. But I was a kid, you know, I never actually I did some exams when I had a health plan. They said that within time I may have felt more pain because of getting older. It's normal, right?
Well...
So humans made these roads, right? Why would they make all the way up in the sky like that? It's for a more efficient movement. In other words, they help you get where you're going.
What?
But you're really in a hurry, wouldn't it be? Go on the ground? That's true. I suppose the desire for efficiency has been encouraged by the media, perhaps society as a important. Stop and consider whenever something is really necessary. You make a very good point. I know, right? Totally. I have no idea what you... Yoko, I never brought that about at all. It's really not a big deal. It's just a question of thinking about is word everyone takes for granted. Personally, I believe everyone should decide for themselves what's right or wrong. I'm actually a lot closer to Yoko than you guys think. Meaning the way that she thinks. Sometimes I feel like I should not be like that. But yeah. But I use my power to save everyone. Think carefully about how to save and how.
This is my duty.
I'm going to take what you learned and then try to think more like you, Yoko. I have to decide how to use my powers.
Yes.
Oh, that's good to hear. Here.
No.
Better be moving. I can't find the perfect spot. Find the perfect spot. I'm gonna get coffee. Back. Oh. Camera's way too high again. Better now, I guess. I don't like to see myself too. Both are deities and spirits. They both follow different principles as well, right? One is law, the other is chaos. There's no neutral in this path, I believe.
Here you go. Hey. Uh-huh. Hey, hey, hey. Hey.
Crap! Não me tama.
This'll do.
Fire. Fire!
Uh-huh.
Wanna see the next boss, man.
My last reading of the escaped demon marked her position in this area. No immediate signs of her here. I'll run a scan to confirm either way. Powerful demonic signature detected. It's distant, but I've marked its location. Best proceed with caution from here on.
Oh, you want some? Well, do ya? Hey. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Like this BGM? Oh, the monk. Oh, it's you. The crisis on Tokyo has been dealt with for the time being, so I came out to offer assistance. I was told that a number of students were taken away by the demon attack. The purpose did those demon students. What appear that the Kaditsu are deeply involved in this. I suspect that the Kaditsu have an objective different from that of the other, but I am sure as to what that will be. Just we stay apart. Suggest?
Hey, hey, listen up.
What is it?
Now? Oh, it's nothing really. Well, I kind of remembered that there's something I gotta go do. Yeah. Oh, so it looks like this is where we say goodbye for now. Thanks for everything. I hope we'll get to hang out again sometime. Don't forget about me, alright? Later!
Because we are close to the Tengus again, right? And that's where we get Dakarabia, I guess.
Welcome to the world of shadow. Choose the field you wish to know more of. Return.
Ah, the rabbit again. Let's see you again, Ari of Inaba. I'm not gonna read this stuff because we already did this before. Once a Shiezai, huh? Let's see if I can make one. Ah, he becomes my navigator.
Welcome.
World of Shadows. I need to make a Shiezai, right? Level 20. Both you sign up? Well, I can... I don't want to use any of them. Use a Meno Uzumi to get a Shiezai? Isa and Shiezai. Funny name. I'm not gonna use my Saruna or my Artemis, so I'm left with the plus Principality or plus Feng Huang. Ah, Principality is dead. Barely use it. Oh.
Is this
Wants the demon to have puncture punch. Gotta level up at least.
Happy to be here.
Return.
Yeah, sure. Did you saw that Microsoft released an official emulator for Xbox games? I heard that. But it doesn't have the skill yet. People are probably going to decompile games now. You're gonna see a lot of decompile games. The user discovered that it is actually an Xbox 360 emulator running on an OG Xbox emulator inside. That part I saw. The modern vintage gamer is content about this, right? Pretty good on doing that. You know what? That guy from Modern Vintage Gamer, he actually created an emulator that runs modern games. Run old games in modern platforms. Nothing Beyond Years, where once the studio city is now a hole in the earth. An unfamiliar demon block unspeakable havoc from one. Nothing must be found in the outdoor. That's Amado Zako. But you cannot do this right now.
Hello.
Modern Vintage Gamer, yeah. Don't know this account? Jack, it's on YouTube. The professional talks about emulation, but also custom firmware. He also talks about it's more about custom firmware. Kind of like piracy somehow as well, but game preservation. And he created emulators that, for example, if you see some collections of games running, for example, NES games on a PS4, I don't know if he's the only one that made that, but he's one of those developers. He created a perfect emulation for modern console. It's awesome. Well known in the community. I think there's a video about this 360 situation. I did not watch it yet, but I saw the resume. It's a good one. You should keep an eye on him. When I saw that information, people say that the best way to play Final Fantasy XIII is via retrocompatibility on Xbox. It probably is again. Imagine if they manage to port it to PC running on 4K and 60 FPS. Because the PC port of Final Fantasy XIII does not run on that. Funny, huh? What? Astral Sense, right? I shall remove side of notes for a boss. That's crazy, but it's true, yeah. But it's really crazy. Reinforcement. I have the Final Fantasy XIII games on my Steam account, but never played it. I don't know. I did. I never beat it in on PC. I beat it in on 360. Yeah, I still have a 360. I have the Gears of War red version. This guy here. Ugh. I still have it to record games and make content. It's been like at least 1 year since I last turned it on. Ice. You're not weak to ice, so I don't care. Actually, it could have been a good thing. We don't know when we're gonna fuse it. Not in the end of the game anymore, where it's easy to find resistance. What are you planning to play on this emulation once it releases? You will probably be able to run most 360 games, huh? Lost Odyssey. I have to Lost Odyssey.
Bye-bye.
I did play a very interesting RPG for 360. It's called Infinity on Discovery. It's from Tri-Ace. It's a good game. It's better than many Star Ocean games I played. Has real-time fight back in 360 era. It was awesome. No transitions between adventure and battle system. I kind of want to play the Final Fantasy XIII games, but I'm not sure when. Also, I saw an article today. Actually, I wanted to make a video, but I did not have time. Maybe tomorrow I will. It talks about the Final Fantasy XIII dev team. Actually, the article does not talk about the Final Fantasy XIII dev team, but it was saying that they are thinking about just allowing the Final Fantasy VII Remake team to make the next Final Fantasy in line. And that team is the same one that did 13. But many people don't know about that. The director of 13 is still working inside Square Enix and is working on Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth. There are actually 3 directors. I haven't seen one, man. One game with 3 directors. There are 3 directors in Final Fantasy Rebirth. 3. 2 of them don't appear on the events anymore. The one that does He's the one that gets invited to conventions and all. Not the only director though. You have Nomura. This other guy that I forgot his name. And the 13 original director. 3 directors in the game. There's creative director, director, and co-director. Then I saw an article that they were asking about remaking old Final Fantasies, and they said that if they were to remake Final Fantasy VI, they would have to make a game with 4 or 5 parts. I was like, what? They don't know how to make a single game anymore? How come? Just because Final Fantasy VII was split in 3 games doesn't mean that all games have to have second or third parts. I think it's probably because they want to use a gigantic budget to make... That is an issue, you know. Get inside this platform. All games need to have gigantic budgets, man. But Final Fantasy VI is such a game that is so beloved that if you do it wrong, we're gonna hate you. And hate you even more than Final Fantasy VII. Maybe the audience of 7 is bigger, but the loyalty for Final Fantasy VI is an issue. Fans, oh, they are so loyal. It's because most people always say that 6 is the best Final Fantasy ever. That's a big consensus. There you go. They do have wind attacks. Landing lots of crits. Level up. I as well. I think they milk it's Final Fantasy VII enough after Revelation. Hope they move on to other things. Me too. I also believe Ever Crisis is going to become a console game. Hey Atma! Welcome! How are you doing? Been busy for these last few days. Ah, no worries, man. Your life always in first place. And find some time to rest in between. I'm the type of person that will never bother you with frequency, don't worry. I am not a frequent person. Especially when I'm overwhelmed. I have to retire a little. Be calm. Where is this abscess? Ah, it's not here. Bravo. My webcam is in a different position now because I am playing from my couch. If the quality is way too bad, guys, tell me that I would do something. I still like to have good quality stuff. Working on my home network and home network improvements, nice. One of the best things you can do for yourself is to improve stuff in your house. Because you see every day it's your daily stuff. Oh, the Jimmy Mikala. Well, I can try to beat this guy now. I don't know if it will work, but why not? Although my side on up is not... He had full NP, then yeah, try. See you later. This part of the story is kind of gigantic. I believe it's better to get to the end as soon as possible to get the location of the Mimans. It's a rail. It's red. It's nice to see that some companies understand that game preservation is important. Funny how that it comes from Microsoft. You know what? Sony's doing a lot of things that I think it's totally anti-consumer. Consumer. You know what? A lot of games don't release for PS4 anymore. And there's no reason for them to not release for PS4. Like Adventures of Elliot. Do you think that Adventures of Elliot could not run on a PS4? It runs on a Switch too. And, for example, Triangle Strategy does not exist on PS4. But that's okay. I understand. But many games could have been released for PS4 as well. They don't, like Dragon Quest. They are trying to impose the devs to stop working on PS4 games. Because the environment is now totally different than it was some years ago, and the store is the same, PlayStation Store, I mean, it's the same. They should totally... Oh my god. I'm gonna die here. Keep releasing games for these old consoles, like... Why not release some of these games for PS4? It's like indie games can still be released for PS4, but you know what they're doing? I know what they do. They did that with PS3 as well, when they were getting to PS4. They stopped selling you the licenses to release these games for old platforms. So even if your game could totally run, you didn't acquire the license, like you started developing the game some years ago, you can still see some indie games being released for PS4, for example. But new games like Octopath Traveler 0 are still being released probably because they had the license. To lightning. But some others won't be, because they won't be able to acquire the licensing. Dragon Quest VII Reimagined is not released for PS4. That game totally runs. I don't know what Sony is doing right now, man. Great. Read is the fall of many nations, including companions. The problem is that no competition, you know? They had more competition. Xbox is doing worse. They don't consider Nintendo to be a true competitor. They should, though. I'm sure that Nintendo is stealing some Resident Evil Requiem sales. For Pragmata sales. You know it's a different audience, but it's still catching some of the sales. You set up this Plex server. Oh, you told me about Plex. I used Plex in the past, you know what, man. bunch of other stuff on your NAS. I had set up all kinds of SACL rules so that my family can connect to it and access from access to. I remember back when you could just, you know, set up a Plex server and share with your friends. I only share with one friend though. It was all free. I don't think it's all free anymore, is it? Oh, whoa, no. See these enemies. You can watch movies, anime, listen. I had a lot of things like that as well. Movies, music, all set up. But it was like, I don't know, man, at least 8 years ago. Never tried to play with Plex again. Not because I don't want to, I actually think it's very nice. Just, you know, lack of trying again. I don't have as many files though anymore. I do still have some movies. I used to have so many movies. So many. PS5 is around the corner. They will beat Max for sure. PS6 is around the corner, you said. Right. Atma says, I really dislike the license idea. That's different. How Microsoft sells calls to enterprises. Yeah. That's how I see it. Predatory to the abide by it. Not free anymore, but from what I'm doing, I have to pay everything internal and separate them. Making a local network. Yeah. Hey Sin, welcome. PS6, prepare for it to cost like 1.2k and then tell you to get a third job. It's totally possible that it happens. I don't even have a PS5, man. I'm playing this game on a PS4. Yeah. Oh. How are you doing today, Sin? Oh! Lax is best used among family. It works. Yeah, I agree. I used to have a lot of horror movies set up. I don't watch as many horror movies. Reasons are diverse. Here, in case you don't know, when they reviewed the PS3, they said it was $599, and when people booed the price, they told people to get a second job. Alright, just trying to relax a bit, most like. That's worse than Diablo developers saying that you guys don't have a phone? Also, that guy from Xbox that when people ask it, oh, you are forcing people to have internet to have an Xbox One. What about those who don't have internet? He said. For those people, we have a product. It's called Xbox 360. He really did it. He said. Classic $599. Ah, it's because of the Blu-ray disc, right? Back then, but yeah, they are kind of stupid. I didn't believe we'll go that far. We realized it was not a joke. Huh? Alabasa! Oh man, we may die. We will die. We will die. Look at that! When did I last save, man? No! Forgot saving around to tell me to save. Oh, it was not that much ago. Oof. What, a Lily? Ah, she wants me to kill 10... Oh. I think I will go back on streaming on the PC instead of the... It's better for me to read the chat. I still don't have a solution to read the chat from the couch range. For me to read the chat when I am. Oh, at least the webcam, without even needing to change the position, works for both sets. Okay, I'm back. Let me read the chat. We're laughing about how stupid that statement was. Imagine if I told you got for $10 now, it's 40. It went from 400 to 600. How much you exactly? It was like that, right? Start to see around. Don't forget your lessons. I beat it. I didn't think. Yes, I did. See. Game reminds you that danger is everywhere. Everywhere. Come on, share. Don't you know what series we're playing? The series that has Shin Megami Tensei moments. Yes. I was dumb. Very, very dumb. One. Especially when you die to a mob, man, you get so angry. There's another fast way to get there. Like console companies keep increasing prices, have to add something entirely new. Thinking graphics marginally better is not enough. Yeah, they also want to say that this console is now better at this and at that type of stuff. Usually was with internet connection, allowing you to play co-op, live service. I died around here, right? Way better now because I'm closer to the webcam. Being far from the webcam. Boom! 3000. Like AK gaming, 120 FPS. 120 FPS will never be a real like something that they will market for real. Like I know that it appears on the PS5 back, but reality, which games play 120 FPS? The funny thing is that the Switch, you can run games in 120 FPS. Indie games, but yeah. What does this guy want? Nice too. If you wanna go, you have to go to bed. No worries, Sin. Thanks so much for passing us. I just see. Got another screen file I can read my chat. Time I had to use laptop, tablet, or my phone. Having one. Yeah. Only if it's a wide, ultra wide screen. I had an ultra wide screen that broke and I had to throw away and it crashed me. Angry me. Love it, that one. You don't have the imagination to think about how they can improve games more graphically. I can see the pores and characters' face. Pores though, what I realized, just keep that outside, but I missed the piece. Cast? No, Dreamcast and PS2. They're perfectly mirror. It was because the people started actually trying to improve without changing everything. PS2 is like the direct evolution of the PS1. While in the PS3 era, they were just so annoyed, or I don't know, wanted so much to create games that were high definition that they lost themselves in the process. And the PS2 games were not like that yet. The PS3 era, man, was harsh. Harsh. I'm not climbing here. I have to go to your path. How do I get there, man? Agree, for me, I can improve lighting to a degree and become canny. Like to see mods you see Cyberpunk. Kind of thing is cool for 10 minutes. I am always over artistic choice, you know. Chrono Cross, you can say whatever you want to say about Chrono Cross, but Chrono Cross still has some very artistic, like one of the best ones ever. Chrono Cross, yes. Let me just go and see what happens. Checked.
As I thought. I, Fionn McCool, shall test your strength.
Fionn McCool. I didn't know that's how you say your name, bro. That's true. I don't know if it's just me, but it feels like empty. All games, of course, but a lot of games now feel like they're only about the spectacle. That's why Clair Obscur is so good as well, you know? Even though it's beautiful by itself. This is my favorite song of this game. God.
Let's go.
Come on!
Watch this.
Well, Claude's one of my favorite RPGs of all time. It was in my top 5. I don't know if it's still on top 5, but it used to be on my top 5 for sure. There's a philosophical explanation on why I love the game so much. But it's because of the feeling of not feeling worth or not being needed. That used to be a very big problem in my life when I was younger. How life would be without you. Chrono Cross speaks about that.
This ends now!
Aragion! Someone evaded. It's really surprising me. It's what made me believe there's some hope for new gen call. It's the same. It's kind of like what happened with Xenoblade for me, but in the new generation. Can I kill it in his turn? Probably can. Love this, the last dungeon team and Shiva team of Clair Obscur is a perfect proof that they are amazing professionals stuck in ships competitors like you. Yeah. Right, Mermaid has 30 points of mag now. Decent damage, I believe. If I do keep. Chrono Cross was one of these games that I would just boot the game,
Please!
leave it on full loop.
He's not a bad demon. He's my classmate.
Classmate,
What does that mean?
listening to
I
the
see. You're attempting to rescue your friends from the demons, are you? I apologize for my hastiness. Although you can see how you played a part in it as well, I'm sure. When I saw a demon escorting a human on their own here, naturally I became very suspicious.
We were sent by Bethel.
Bethel. Ah, you mean the servants of that god. So, you're looking for the other humans.
That
Oh,
god.
have you seen more people dressed like me?
If you're referring to the students that the demons had abducted, I've already assisted them. Though, I admit I don't know whether or not that was all of them. They are at a fairy village southwest from here. The fairies there are sheltering them.
A fairy village. Wonderful. Thank you so much.
This land has been plagued by a band of dangerous demons lately. They call themselves the Kadishtu. You would best serve
Kadishtu.
yourselves by leaving quick as you can.
Ishtu.
That may be the case, but I need to help my friend.
I understand. Then, please show an abundance of caution as you make your way. May we meet again, should fate deem it so.
We should tell Yuzuru about the fairy village. Maybe Miyazu is there. Okay, I've sent him a message. Hopefully he'll head there right away. We should get going as well.
But you know one of the songs that I love the most about
Young
Chrono
man.
Cross? World map music. Best world map music ever. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun. That music is amazing. Oh my good. Don't have impede darkness.
Here.
Oh, I feel bad on using an AoE attack. Oh, I got one more. I was trying to sing here, didn't listen. Didn't listen, bro. That one that has a shallow. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. That one. You guys spoke about the Kadishtu girl. Seducing humans was supposed to be my job. Do those then Kadishtu butted in. Another game that has insane soundtrack is Xenoblade 1. Oh my god, I could listen the whole day for that song.
See you.
Ah, you. Messing up with you. Oh. I have to hunt for a basilisk later on. Ring of the shore near another world. Or map team, I prefer the other one, which is second world. I liked it all, man. There's no bad song in that game. No bad. That's good stuff. Also, now that we have Momo in Blade 2, what do you think? Do you think we're gonna get Saga Remake, Remaster? For music, it's Internal Battle. Ah, Terranigma. I never played Terranigma. The only game I played from that trilogy was Illusion of Gaia. I have very fond of Gaia, but never played Terranigma. It was not released on the West. Yeah, it's easy to play these days with emulation and all. Got excited! I think there's a remaster in the works. The problem with Xenosaga Remaster is the second game. The second game changes the visual so much. If they make a remaster, they are going to remove that from the game. Especially because that was not Takahashi. Takahashi probably didn't like that. Remember when Namco... I think Namco is a different company. They have so much friendship with Nintendo. But back and were just partners. I believe very harsh on Megadeth. They were kind of like, didn't finish it in time, or you didn't sell enough copies, we're gonna tell someone else to direct the game. He can make whatever changes he wants in the story, on the characters. Takahashi had to stay quiet and imagine the creator of something and then remove it from the direction. A game world that reacts to the player to see creating new. Oh, that I would like to see. Guy basic active. You mean those things that the fans do with chatting and NPC, Elder Scrolls and all, right? Mods that use AI. I don't care much about this type of stuff, but I see the appeal. Because like I said, I prefer to play games like I'm reading a book. I don't like to interact with the story. I like to see creators' view. That's why I don't play with mods as well. I know why people like it. Why do I always have to say why I don't like it? That must be very annoying. Oh, this guy. Oh. I have not defeated the Abstinence over there yet. I have an issue here. I will have to get her Magatsuhiko. I think Xenosaga 2 is really good personally. I know it got some issues, but I would prefer if they allowed people to the original. But the thing is, it's kind of how we remember what happened with the Final Fantasy Tactics Remaster. That they didn't allow people to the PSP content because the director was not involved with the PSP part. Japan, those things are a lot harsh than US or whatever country. The director kind of feel like they own the product. Doesn't matter. They are like, no, don't want what people be forcing you to make. I'm gonna fight. Something desperate I want to see. Nobody ever plays Xenosaga, let alone Black Sheep. They revive it. I have to bring that game, you know. Maybe I should have off with my defense. May die. Ormus Knights mix up who would complete my life. Ormus Knights? What is that? Fine garrison sticks. Save. I just did. Let me go after the other absent. You know, there is one game that has insane artwork that ever actually saw, man. The Japanese game, I'll tell you the name. One is called Seven no Monogatari. Kind of like the Legend of the Seven. And the other one is called, oh my, how do I remember? Talks the story about a guy that is immortal and he lives centuries. It's inspired by Ogre Battle. What's the name?
Young man.
Young man, you fought well against Mako. Strength has improved. Face it off against Harry Warrior. I've learned a great deal from all the trials. Only to harm yet others seem to their mind to protect them. And it is true. I wonder if this understanding will help my better. I have to tell you more. I will find a name. Just a sec. 7. The sequel. It's hand wrong. And you can actually play, I think, not so sure, but you can play with some Tales of characters because there's a Bandai Namco game, the PSP port, I believe. Wait, can't find the name. Got body, something like that. Evan Monogatari. Game inspired by Ogre Battle. Steals the Ogre Battle battle system. Man, it's so hard to find a name now. I will find. Yes, sir. Try to remember. I wanted to play that game so much. Yes, 2 game facts. I know that the game starts 7. But it's a Japanese name. 7. There's a sequel as well. Here, 7 will morph no key type. Go to game facts and type 7. See again by December 2000. And they have a sequel for this game. This game was never ported to anywhere, but the sequel was ported to a PS Vita, I believe. The game is insane, man. There's so much about it. Sequel. I'm gonna play it some. It steals the, like I said, over battle system. And the people die in that game. For you guys that love RPG and are like that, characters can die permanently. They die from old age. They don't die by permadeath. That's permadeath. The game story advances to a point where they die by age. You play it. It's a PS2 game. Yeah, it's a PS2 game. And you play with their successors, their family. This is the 1.7. And the sequel as well, I just have to find the name of it. Fine, let me just copy the game name and go. I want this one, yeah. Venus and Braves. Venus and Braves. That's the name. Have you heard about it? This is the game where the protagonist is immortal. He recruits people that die by age. Just save the game, bro. Has anyone heard about Venus and Braves? Venus and Braves is more famous, I believe. Angels and Raids? No. Venus, and Raids. Venus and Raids. But the way you said it reminded me of Angels and Air Raids, Tom DeLonge. Oh, music band. I like that. Angels and Air Waves. The music from that band looks like music from video games, though. Funny. Have you heard? Oh my! Killing my people already, huh?
Your turn. Go!
Momento, no! Why did I do that? No! My god! He died. I just saved it though. Oh, we get turns by killing the enemies, right? I need to write it down, Chair. I cannot understand. Venus? The planet? Venus? Because in Portuguese it's just Venus. N2S. Cat is here to say hi. Hi to the audience, Cat. Hi, people. Why do you watch this guy? Yeah, there's a port on the PSP. To be honest, you don't understand what you said, Planet, and I got it. Ah. Planet does. Majo do Megami Kokorobi. I am not good on it. Sorry. Well, your fault that every time you said the game had some more. All that good I'm saying. Oh! Come on! So this game copies Ogre battle system. I know you like Tactics Ogre, but I didn't ask if you like Ogre Battle. Who do we fight here? Enemy lives 90. Ooh. Usually a game I would play, but first hyphen. Oh, Tides of Annihilation. It's a good game. Hey, they went before me. Because it looks like Valkyrie Elysium, but a good game, right? Valkyrie Elysium was a good game. Yeah, got you. Ooh, indeed. Force mythology. Girl got luck and strength. My goodness. What a horrible level up. Let's save it. Pain. Based on an Arthurian legend. Here for that. Arthurian Nordish, right? Where's my critical? Oh. Best music ever. It's time. Come in, is it? Got a little bit bigger. Don't die on me! Battle up! Days I was reviewing my Steam wish list and I saw Valkyrie Legion there, I deleted it in a breath. You know which company she got 3 points of luck? Would make a very nice Valkyrie game. It's called I think Teardrops, is it? Gen Drop, the ones that did that Star Ocean 2R remake. They are made of old Trice devs. Oh! Finally learned to punch. Signs of Annihilation looks exactly like Valkyrie Elite. Super cool. My cat was sad today because they were recapping the code where I live. Yeah, there was so many. Cats hate noises, they are autistic. I managed to get on the bridge. Star Ocean 4 remake? Did I miss it? Oh, it's not a remake. I mean, Star Ocean 2, not 4. Gen Drops, isn't it? Didn't know? You like Star Ocean 4, you told me, right? Like what, the sidestep mechanic. Never played it for more than 1 hour, I guess. No, that one you have it. I saw some people streaming, it looks so crazy, I want to play it one day. Have you played that mobile game called Last Cloudia? Last Cloudia, it's Star Ocean 2 mobile. Where's Daizojo? I don't like Star Ocean 4. I just played it a lot because combat's fun, but the game looks still... I have a lot of issues with it. Overall, different Star Ocean. Ah, okay. I was talking about the other game from Phoenix before you came, that is... the Xbox 360 game. Infinity on Discovery. Have you played that one? I like that one better than Star Ocean 4. There's a cutscene very funny from that game that has the protagonist and kids that are playable characters saying dinner, dinner, dinner. It became a meme. Type on YouTube there, you guys. Infinity _ dinner. So stupid. You may not know the game, but you may know the meme. I don't like Star Ocean 4. I think it's overall me. It looks like anime. Oh, it's not bad when he tries to reference real life. Play Last Cloud, amazing game, but in my gouch and awesome. Yeah, the grind was also insane to get ends and all. I remember that it took me like 1 hour a day for dailies. Let me go to the bathroom. Here, shall we fight the... BRBR was right. FF10 puzzles can get really weird sometimes. Were you playing that one? Also, welcome, Kyle. Nice to see you around. Version 3 had older time anime style that I really enjoyed. Quite similar. Thousands. They had 2 different art styles, actually. One for the Japanese version and the other for international. I like both. I like the characters on Star Ocean 3. I really do. They have gigantic eyes though. Aria is the best. Yeah, and I also like the samurai dude, but he's actually better with magic than with physical. Fake. Ah, you were playing on Switch. Very gigantic, half the size of the head. Final Fantasy X is a very good game, Kyle. But I would say don't post game. You're gonna hate the game when you. Maybe you won't, but Switch version has increased by maybe. What? Right back, sure, Abby. My nick is cutting. Okay, let me. I can see. If it's still cuts, tell me. I probably contender for the worst in terms of combat, but he was great in story. Yeah, how do you have such a good memory for this type of stuff, huh? I don't remember these names. I like it, he's visual, but he was a fake. He's bad with physical effects. What do you mean, what version? Ah, because Switch 2 can increase the speed of the grind if you want. In the PS4 version, you cannot increase the speed, Kyle. Kind of understand Switch 1 version on Switch 2. Ah, you're not playing the new version. Ah, so you won't have the speed up then. Have to purchase the game again on Switch. And always remember the things you love. You're a huge fan of Star Ocean 3. I've mastered that game. I love the Star Ocean 3. I played it twice. Or not, it's very expensive. It doesn't change much visually. It just has increased its speed. You can play on PC with increased its speed if you want. I have to kill 10 of these dudes. The Switch version is based on the international, yes. The expert sphere grid. But for endgame, the expert is actually worse because it has lower number of slots. If you prefer more slots, you have to use the crit my own ally. I think that's one of the games that makes it better to play on Switch. I'm not a game to play on PC. So don't do the post game then. Do a favor to yourself. Don't do post game. I did the normal one. Post game is fun. It's double the size of the game, man. It can be very boring to grind. I still like it somehow, but I am a masochist somehow. But I don't recommend. Don't recommend. Don't do that to yourself. That first Blitzball match was a pain for you. Did you want to win? To win? Want to win? It's gonna be even worse. Yeah, I did like 108 hours or something. Atma, I did everything then. I enjoyed my ride, but don't recommend. Got dark block. There's a trick at winning Blitzball. You just go behind the keeper and the character one. There are many bugs in that. Yeah. I will do the other stuff. Oh, I have to kill Mothmans, right? Yeah, I need to kill 10 of them. It puts you into sort of out of bounds state. But the problem is that you have to be fast enough to not get carried by the enemies as well. Or I can say I really enjoy Final Fantasy 7 once, and 10 and 13. Have you beaten 13, Kyle? 13 is still one of my faves. You like 13 as well, right, Apple? Or on a few ones. Like me. Have a metaphor. If you learn Tidus Jet shot by that point, you pass the ball to Tidus and you... I don't know, 13 Part 2 is a better game. But 13 is more memorable. But 13 Part 2 is a better game. Emerald doesn't like 13. You don't like the battle system, or is it something else? Ah, you're gonna play 13 in PC. That's why you're switching between the games, right? Oh, you killed it, I don't know. You have to say that I like 13-2 more. I really fell in love with the Noel story, and that was your favorite Final Fantasy villain of Caius Ballad is a good villain. He's actually very similar to, you know what, Sepakol. Do you guys have a healthy product called Sepakol in US? Tell me first if you have, then I will tell you who that guy is. Sepakol. And FF12, I don't think could ever grow fond of it, but everything else looks good, just like Xeno. Caio Alves e Sepakol, surely. Sepakol is Brazilian? Any Brazilian people here can tell me if Sepakol is just Brazilian? It's a product that you use after brushing your teeth. Shadow Heart's 2 villain. I think he's very similar to Shadow Heart's 2 villain. I forgot the name of the villain, but it's about love. Villain that actually loves too much. And it's because there is a commercial in Brazil about this product, and the guy is exactly like the villain of Shadow Heart. I don't know much about 12. The game I have to play it. There's something I'm not finding here. A rail. Those 12 again, tell you about that fight. Ayazmat. Yeah, I heard about it. Saw you in videos. But I myself have not played. Oh, I hope these kids don't kill me. Oops. They could if they had a chance. Shin Megami 5 has a bad story too. Shin Megami Tensei 5, okay story. I will not say it's bad, but I will not say it's good too. You play more about the characters than anything else. The characters, I mean the demons. And the battle system. The battle system is very good. Even the Vengeance storyline is just whatever so far. Are you still there, Travi? Am I being... No. Harsh? Even the Vengeance road feels very whatever for me so far. I played this game for the battle systems, nearly perfect for this type of combat, turn-based on right. You're right. I play for the combat as well. Oh, look, a red enemy. Bang! He has allies.
You ready?
Are you ready?
True.
So, Atman is a JRPG veteran. Yes, he knows more than I do, I believe. And I consider myself to be a veteran too. Yoo-hoo! These two were a really interesting group. Yeah, I would say that they are not interesting, but at the same time, so far, I don't know, bro. Before I do this, let me get the glory crystal. I think the problem with Shin Megami Tensei is that the events are too wide between each other. I'll let you know when I do share if you are even interested in watching. You haven't played Shadow Hearts because you want to stream. Later tell me your experience with it. It's one of my favorite games of all time, man. Start with the first. Don't go to the second without the first. JRPG players are usually very restricted as well, so you wouldn't play the second without the first, right? Play ever have FF, including the spin-offs except 16. Saving that for a stream. Especially if you have played many who have a good input, very recommend. Yes. Always start chronologically. I always prefer to start chronologically instead of time via timeline, because timeline can sometimes hurt as well. It's better to release chronologically or time of release. The story is the biggest component. It's like reading a book with the series that you're interested, right? Collection of everything. Cannot speak for everyone, but for me. Moo, for example, he prefers the combat systems. I don't mind if the game has a bad story, as long as it has a good combat system. Just like Shin Megami, we're just talking about, right? Who also prefers combat systems. But I always prefer to think about it as a playable book or as fun. Like, for example, Tales of games have always had bad storylines. Like, bro, no. Oh. Some FFs are different. Some FFs have lore higher, such as 13 series, but I don't think I can play a good story game with bad combat. The opposite is definitely can. Yeah, it's still a game, right? It has to be a game. It has to make you fun. Story, characters, and music. I see older JRPG games with the same combat, normal attack, classic, fire spell, etc. You prefer to play games that have a little something unique about them, right? I'm gonna try to find this dude. Maybe oh, he reflects. Got me by my back. Oh, reflects physical for that. What is his level? 46? A little too high, no? Because I had to put my creative brain to work and still remember the landscapes you put in your head playing FF6 for the first time. Oh my god! You're doing very low damage. It's not a good thing to fight this boss now.
Here.
I played a good story with bad combat before. Heard you don't care much about story because it's hard to suffer if a bad game with the story is gonna. Yeah. For me, combat, battle systems are always top. First. And I played Mega Man games, you know? Really don't care about the story of Mega Man. Or Castlevanias. Or whatever. I don't care about the stories. Many games I just play for the gameplay, but RPGs specifically with bad stories are a problem. I mean, it's always the same story. Indeed. It's kind of like Mario, you know? Bowser stole the princess. Or to use it to action-based combat, then you will not enjoy the old games. Yeah. Don't play the old games, Kyle. This is a very special one. You played Saga games before. It's funny. Saga games are very obtuse. Matarukaja. Raises a physical attack of allies by 1 for 2 turns. That's very useful for her. You only played the Romancy Saga 2. Romancy Saga 2 Remake is a game for everyone. A different key. Agree with you, Kyle. You're back, Travi. Welcome back. All the older combat 4, 5, and 6 are very different turn-based mechanics. All very different. Similar. It's more the active turn-based ATB, right? It's a variance of a turn-based. I actually don't like the ATB as much. Never like it. Do you like? I didn't care much, to be honest. That's why I prefer 10 battle system than ETB. ETB is kind of stupid sometimes. Like, you are still deciding upon the attack you're gonna use, and the enemy can keep attacking you. Mechanics, yes, but mechanics not the center all the time. I mean, you can't say Final Fantasy IV is that different than Final Fantasy VI. You may learn stuff from relics, summons, but you can't say these games are too different. Oh, Basilisk. Really? 4 and 6? 4 and 6, they even have character-based class on all the characters. What's so different about 4 and 6? I know, but you're going very specific. Very, very specific. No, it's hardcore fan talk. Speaking about general statistic or thoughts, these games are played pretty much similarly. Won't feel like you're playing something new. That's what I mean. Like even Breath of Fire is different than. It's still turn-based, but you can say it's different than Final Fantasy 4 or 6. 4 and 6 are very similar. 5 is a little different. 4 and 6... Besides the relics, they are pretty much the same. Also, I know that you don't care much about the mods and hacks, but one of the best Japanese Final Fantasy 6 hacks of all time has received an English translation. Final Fantasy 6 T edition. Are you talking about the tactical edition? That type of stuff can look fun. It's because we are talking about some of my favorite games of all time, but... Is that the one you're saying? Why do you consider 5 different but not 4? Because you can change your job. That changes how you play the game a little. Characters don't have fixed jobs. Fixed use. And I don't like 5. Not defending 5. Not one of my games. if you have to change the job of your character, you're already changing quite a lot of the basic parameters. What you have to do. Patchkits 1 is also amazing, but the edition mode is the top of the original SNES game. Oh yeah? But what does it do? What are the changes? How do you get into that building? Like characters to have unique skills, that's why I like traits. Persona, Trails, Pokemon RS2. This guy I like variety of gameplay, that's what you... But Romancing Saga 2, they have clones, they don't have unique skills, only one. Only that they're defining skill. Most of the time you're playing with generics. But Romancing Saga 2 Remake is such a good game that I don't care much about generics. But you're playing with generics. Romancing Saga 2 is the most generic character driven ever. Hey, how do I get that thing? A lot of skills and well animated. It's really... Yeah. That I agree. I like that game. Well done. How do you get there? Must be a secret. Ah, let's use that sky view. Doesn't help much. There must be a rail somewhere. Saga 2 is your fave, as you know. Yeah, I love this, the remake. The traditional one, not as much. I beat it both. And the traditional one can make you suffer a lot. And I do mean a lot. A game that requires you to restart. Every time I play a Saga game, I had to restart my playthrough. At least once, at least. Characters in Final Fantasy 4 and 6 have unique skills. They have unique traits, I would say. Unique skills. Yeah, as well. Which FF4 version do you guys think is a definitive edition? The DS remake? But you have to play the PSP remake as well to see the extra content. It's complicated, right? Square Enix never make the full version of the game. You always lock it in. Well, they did with Star Ocean 2 Ardo. That game is a definitive evolution of the base game. My god. Celes can use Runic. Yeah, that's why I say more about traits, because they still use the same magical attacks and all. Not like a Breath of Fire game where every single skill are different from each character. They don't repeat the same skill. I mean, I think they don't, right? From my old memory. Final Fantasy 6, you have to use as per summons, learn new abilities in order. You have abilities like Rage, like Root. That changes strategies. Yeah, you have a lot more strategies in 6 than in 4. Yeah, you are total. That's why it's evolution as well. It's a game that came after. The original 4 was very basic. You add some new equipment, each spare received at a boss fight. Taverns now their side quests, Gao ranges and Cian's Vortex receiving Cian's Vortex. Like the worst character because of the slow down of recharging, right? Makes no sense, poor guy. I love him. Cian visually is my second favorite. Sabin and then Cian. Because why can't you love a guy with a mustache? A sad story, huh? There is the first character to reach the damage cap in the game if you know what you're doing in Final Fantasy VI. Because of that Esper transformation. It's easy to reach damage cap in Final Fantasy though. Not a problem at all. Bought Suikoden from the Peruvian eShop. Peruvian? Is it cheap? Hey, Suikoden is a good game, man. It's not obvious in your face like newer games, but if you look at the attack menu, it's very much there. For example, only Cain can jump, only Edge can throw, only... So, yeah. Yeah, that part is the same. The jobs, you know. Permanent jobs. Magic is generic, but... Their skills... Oops. Jump's not good, right? I don't remember using jump. Well, it does have a high damage, but the amount of time it should spend... It depends as well. You can use jump to save your character. Because with jump, they won't be in the field when the enemy uses an attack. I use it then. Suikoden feels unique to me, that's why you mean, yeah. Suikoden was first game that I wanted to play with all characters, you know, there's so many characters to play. Getting lost here? I am. Have to climb up. Stops. Oh! Oh, this guy's considered a special boss fight? It's not that tough though. You want a different Dragon Quest RPG experience than playing Monster Joker games. They are awesome. Hey, Dragon Quest 7 Remake is also amazing. Weapons are huge in that game. You have unique weapons that will cast their own spells such as Ragnarok. Yeah, that also doesn't change much about the game, but you can. Don't see yourself playing? 7 Remake is good, Kyle. Seven Remake first person view? No. No. See the characters? I play and I stream it. They're not here. If he has played Suikoden, I don't think he did. Is it repetitive as FF games? No. I think one good thing about Suikoden that is good in most Suikoden games is that it has a good structure. Like in Suikoden, it's kind of like an anime. You go and do a dungeon, and then you stop a little, you have a chill moment, and you do your headquarter stuff, story stuff. Final Fantasy is more about branching, although it's not really a branch, it's just about side to side, you know. It's very repetitive in that regard, at least the old Final Fantasy. Just a little bit of story, kind of like town, dungeon, town, dungeon, town, dungeon, town, dungeon, town, dungeon. Suikoden has headquarters. You stop a little bit the gameplay to do something else. Final Fantasy tried to avoid that by creating mini games, though. But it's not the same. '" To the battles on the story. Battles in Suikoden are much faster than Final Fantasy. But Suikoden is easier. Suikoden is one of the easiest RPGs ever. That you can be sure. Three points of agility. Give this to Sur. This is something that I only use it in the next map. Oh no. If you don't think it's so that different than other FFs, you could mess around in a new area, but you're not being the forest. You could side quests to explore, but yeah, less explored and something to experience because just kind of going to a point picture because it might look boring to you. But I know what Kyle Alves means, and what Kyle Alves likes. It's kind of like what Mu also likes. Likes character development, not really story, right? He likes when he can play with characters that feel unique. That's what Mu likes as well. That's what I like as well. Like, for example, technically Breath of Fire is just similar to Final Fantasy. At least more similar to Wild Arms Battle System. Final Fantasy. But, okay, let's say that it's the same. Or similar. But you have a character that can transform. It's kind of like jobs in some Final Fantasies, but not really. Because, for example, in some of these games, you still use more magical attacks than anything. This type of stuff, you know? I think what he says is that he prefers games where the characters have very unique appeal. Playing with one character is much different than playing with another. That's what you like about Romancing Saga 2, for example. Summarizing also. That type of stuff. Who doesn't care about story, but he likes characters that have different mechanics and all. Suikoden is good in that regard. Although it's a lot limited. Like, Final Fantasy characters can have a lot more skills than Suikoden characters. I don't know, maybe that's also the charm. I like when a character has a limited variety, but it still feels unique. Perception or understanding in old games because there is plenty of uniqueness in using someone like Strago or Shadow to intercept. Oh yeah, you could try to make strategies around that type of stuff. It's not as easy. The game doesn't really want you to do that. But yeah. Oh, Jakopom. Oh, not doing. Absolutely. I remember this. We can already skip this part. They were from Africa. Also, fate and many who worshipped us, they are followers of God of Law now. Did they want to gather more believers? Of love. I have to kill basilisks. At least 2. Gachapon.
Listen. Now then.
I have one more thing to say to you. I'd like to give some information that will help you in this. Are you bluffing?
Listen.
Once you lose.
Now then.
There we are, just go ahead and then drop. Drop again. Basilisk here. Suplex with saving. Oh man, saving is my favorite. Never forget after you suplex a train, huh? Oh my god. Some people prefer to show and tell the style of gaming, and I prefer the one with the more creative approach. That's why you like saga games. Use your own characters, right? Game really invites new strategy because you're switching parties a lot in FF6. You have to play new characters. Yeah, I like the way that they made the game work as well. They don't force you badly like in Final Fantasy 13. The worst part about 13 is how they split the party. Really is the worst part about 13. You don't know how to do that without forcing you to feel bad. Many dungeons, including Final Dungeon where you split your force in 3 parties. Final Fantasy VI is really a journey, you know? That part is amazing at the end of the game. I feel like it was all worth the ride. Forcing you to play with characters is not a bad thing in my opinion. But the way that it's handled in 13 is bad. The game was made for you to use 3 characters and then they force you to use only 2. And they force too many times. That's not good. You pick a game in Final Fantasy VI, you can tell the game is unique. But it's unique compared to the 5 ones before. In your opinion, Bombi,
Watch this.
I know what Caio likes, so I mean, I kind of know how he likes games, so I don't think he will like 6. Maybe 6, but not the other ones before. You will feel repetitive. Six do a lot of good things, man. 4 as well. 4 is still a good game. Vi has the greatest combat, but it doesn't have the best character in my opinion. How do you think about 13 Part 3? That's the one I didn't play, remember? I have to play that one. The only one of the trilogy I haven't played. FF3 is one of the best. 3 or 13 Part 3? We're sticking to 6, even though story in 4 is great, and FF5 did a great fun story and the great characters. The best ones in lore is 3. Original 3? No, I don't know about 3. Either the remake or the original. I have to play 2, man, to know saga roots, but I haven't. I have to find one more basilisk. Where did he point towards? Was it upwards or downwards? There was one around here as well, no? FF1 most people won't play it. 2 is the issue closest to Saga, but the game is even more unforgivable than Saga. Really?
This'll do.
Oh yeah. Six is such a good game. It has a good rhythm. And having a good rhythm is very important too. Amazing, incredible game. I have to play one day. Say she's going to kill me. He's bold. I'm not gonna die, man.
Here.
Let me amend this statement more unforgiving than starting specifically Romancing Saga. Imagine an FF named game being so hard, huh? Probably complain about it to this day. Old games are harder. Bob is either love or hate it. I have to play 12, 2, 3, 1 as well. I never finished 1, I played a little in the PSP. I have to play 1, 2, 3, 5, and 12. And 8. 8 and 12. 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, and 12. That order. I have to play all this game. Also, guys, if anyone wants to support the channel, we are trying to reach tip of 100 to pay very important bills. I have a loan to pay. I'm trying to keep the channel alive by just side jobs, but I can't yet. Any help's appreciated, but if you cannot help, don't worry, click the like button. It's always helpful. Oh, a red enemy. Let's go, let's go, let's go! Hey. I don't have Magatsuhi Gorge filled. Oh, it's filled. Races is just a little. Let's see if we can kill. Oh, you can? Astral Sync Strike! A nice attack, huh? Try Is. Oh man, I haven't played any Is game. Not a single one. This is a new place. Wait. How strange. We got here? Can't climb? Ah, no, you can. Ah, this. Ark of Nafistin. A lot of people like that one. They said it's one of the best ones. Wolf of Felgun and Ark of Nafistin. And then a more recent one. I need level 36, I believe, to get my Yoshitsune, right? Didn't play, never played. Combat scenes autoplay, but searching it up today felt more bearable. You really have to play the game to really see. Told you that already. Got to put up strength. Next time, boy. Was resistant by my aim for saying to be one of the if you like characters that have their specific stuff and all. And I love Xenoblade 3, you know. Xenoblade 3 has so many builds. So many builds.
You can decide.
I have to, you know, one day try to understand the game mechanics and all, because it's a lot of things. A really good game as well. After you play Xeno 1, you think that there's no way to get the games better, but they go there and say, nah, we're gonna make it easy.
Need it. Perchance bring more.
After 6, there are some good ones, there are some ones you haven't played, but nothing but good things. I like to play Lacrimosa and Ostro. Ostro is 10, right? Or 9. No, 3 is surprising to me that you like the uniqueness. I found that the characters were all the same in Xenoblade 3. Same issue you have with the other games, ironically. It's similar to this Romancing Saga 2 problem that is also somehow a characteristic that makes it good. The uniqueness comes from the transformations. Yeah, transformations make them unique. But what creates gigantic types of strategies are the partners. Guys that you can call as partners, they can break the game sometimes. Can be more impactful than your playable characters. Because the class can be switched between the characters in the same. Yeah, the problem is that if I know why they did that. It makes so that the gameplay loop is better, as you are always learning something. You feel like a good achievement in that game. Like, you're always learning something new. You're always learning new skills. The game also makes sense when you think about it. If they were thinking about how the storyline will match the job system, they were just war machines, you know? So it makes sense that they can become anything. The story kind of directs towards that, but yeah, the characters are pretty much the same. They do have their individual stats growth. They are better with some setups, but it can be whatever you want. Just not with the transformations, though. Forgot the name of it. And they transform, they are unique. There's no way to change that. Same reason why I don't like Fire Emblem Three Houses in terms of combat, same class between other characters. Really? I never played that one. But I like Xeno 3 because of stupid boss fights and whatever you can do with the setups. Like, you can make insane combos and then you can create that part where you select the charging system and all. Oh my god. One more attack and then another attack and then another attack. You're like, whoa, when do I stop? Don't. You have to use a rail to get here. Those combos are insane and amazing. I saw a human wearing a hat just down the passageway. Ah! You're gonna see the last one of them. It is coming. Oh, Dazai is there?
Ah, it's you.
Any sign of Atsuda's sister? Nothing. Oh, I'm gonna look around a little longer. I'm going to check out the Fair Village.
Young man,
As life seems to have changed somewhat since the attack on the school. What do you suppose prompted such a change? Steeled himself. Harrison, so he became more determined to face the threats instead of running away. Unlike the saint, after she spoke with Yoko Yohime, she reflected on her own actions, found strength of conviction. She refused to be stopped by despair, instead she viewed her faults as stepping stones of a kind. Human growth is a remarkable thing. Unlikely once you fall, of course, but if one's strange, that can make people... Young man, no matter the despairs you face, know that you always have my support, and with it, you'll always rise up stronger.
multiple life readings from the southwest. I speculate it is the village we're searching for.
That is a bad part about this game, you know? The whole map is us searching for the Hirohime girl. But we'll fight the hat girl soon, right? Hopefully. So if I keep going down here, I'm gonna reach the fairy village. I already killed this guy. Panda. If the store is not super selling, try. 5 is a very fun game, but I recommend you a better game. If character variety is what is important, then you won't. Final Fantasy 9. Yeah, 9 knows how to sell character variety. Their unique skills and all. I love 9, you know. It was supposed to be my favorite Final Fantasy up to 13. For me, 9 is a lot better than 7. But it's also why I like 9. It's different. I like the gear system in 9. I like the characters in 9 especially. Stein is one of my favorite Final Fantasy characters. Stein and Sass. Barrett. Giant dudes. Big bosses. Chrono Cross, I don't think he's gonna like Chrono Cross as much. It's a confusing game. But it's a wonderful game on the same. Legend of Dragoon. Legend of Dragoon. Kyle prefers more modern games. If he goes back too much, he may not like it. Artemis. Legend of Dragoon, Legaia, Legaia, man. What an incredible game. I told you this story already, right? All of my friends were playing Final Fantasy VII. I was playing Legaia like a madman. Like, this game is better, bros. Getting that crystal over there. I think I know. We have an R336S and an OG Xenogears FF6 on a 3-year installer. Do you play such old games? Xenogears is awesome. The Gaia is awesome. but it's slow if you play with high speed these days. Frontiers and experience definitely huge in lore and world building, but I'll have to pay attention to that. It's just incredible. You never play another game like it, guaranteed. The closest is Xenosaga 1. Not 2, not 3, Xenosaga 1 is the closest you can get to Xenogears experience. Because it's the most lore-based Xenosaga game. The other ones are more... I don't know, they feel incomplete. Xenosaga 1 feels like a complete game. Oh, there's a Mitam over there. You're gonna love Xenosaga 3, Kyle. I believe. Xenosaga 3 is the most balanced of the 3 games. And it's a character-based game as well. Xenosaga 3, in any Xenosaga game, each character plays totally different. Even if they are not so unique, but each character is a character. Also, something I love about Xenogears in Saga. Eternia was very fun character, but it was Eternia. Ah, you mean Eternia? Eternia has two good characters, the two protagonists. Maybe you could say that the pink-haired girl or purple-haired girl is okay as well, but overall it's just about Farah and Reed. Farah and Reed are worth the game though. They're so cool. Right? They are some of my favorite characters of Tales of. Now that I have played the other Tales of games, I have to say that there are plenty of good characters, but Reed and Farah are awesome. Yeah, I remember their names, man. Reed is so funny, and Farah as well. They are the best anime couple. But the other characters are... whatever. Yeah, another red enemy. Sarah annoyed me a lot because she was very tropey, but I used it a lot in battle. She was very strong with her Sikis. Call me Atma, bro. I have only played 2 games. Ah, Treyo. Didn't die? Ah, man. Oh my god. I have been saving a lot though. I save it just before the fight though. Also, it's past midnight, I just scream it. Have to... Yeah, I just save it.
Ah, it's you.
I will have to finish this stream, guys, because it's... I have to start a little earlier. At 8 PM and not 9 PM. Guys, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'll save the game here. Finish this stream, right? Thank you all. I want to see what happens in the story, but we are far from it. Oh, we're gonna have more. I believe it's at least half an hour to see. Let's just wait to watch my see. Once recommend. Go to the bathroom. Emerald was here, yeah, we were talking earlier. Okay guys, I will have to finish this stream. It's too silent here where I live. If I speak too loud. I usually stream to when it's fine. I don't know. It comes louder to the silence. Then sun. Lunar? I don't know if you like Lunar. Thank you all my friends. Great rest.